Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 ways you can use Google Classroom with your students. Let's jump into it. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with Google Classroom, it's a free online service developed by Google for teachers to use to share content in a paperless way. Now, I will have to say there is a lot of front loading that goes into starting a Google Classroom, but once you get that set up, you're on your way. So with that in mind, let's get started with number 1, you can share links with your students. How often have we written out links on the board or developed the little QR codes only to have students confuse an I with a 1 or an L with an I, or even with the QR codes, you got to download the app and it just takes minutes. This is so much easier. So let me show you how to share a link through Google Classroom.
Okay, so here I am in my Google Classroom. I want to share a link with my beginner orchestra. Where it says share something with your class, you would click there and it's going to bring up these 4 options here. So this is the option to share the link. I prepared note names for my beginning viola players. I copied the link. I click here, paste the link, add link, viola practice, post. And now the students have access to that link.
I personally use this feature a lot. My beginners are in the process of learning their note names, so I use musictheory.net to customize my exercises. I put those links on the Google Classroom, and the beginners are on their way just practicing on their iPad. The second way you can take advantage of Google Classroom is you can upload PDFs. You could upload a part of the score, have students take it home, analyze it. Who has the melody? What is the dynamic? What did the composer intend? Maybe find the phrasing. You can do that with Google Classroom. The third way you could use Google Classroom, and it's my personal favorite, have students upload their playing test for you. The reason I love to do my playing test this way is because it's sort of a form of disguised practice. I tell kids they have as many tries as they want. They go home, they practice. If there's a take they don't like, they redo it over and over again until they get the right recording that they feel most comfortable with. When in reality, they're practicing and they sometimes don't realize it, but they come back to class, the excerpt is so much better, and we can start to make music. Another way you can use Google Classroom is by using Google Forms. With Google Forms, you can create an exit ticket. So at the end of class, maybe you want to do a reflection activity with your kids. You go to Google Forms, create your activity, share with the students, they respond, and then you can see all the responses of the students through Google Forms. And the last way you can take advantage of Google Classroom is by setting up a different class for all of your different ensembles. Now this is where all of the front loading is going to need to happen. Once you create your class through Google Classroom, it will have its own code. So for example, maybe you want to create a class for your beginners, your concert, or your chamber group. Once you create those classes, you will get a specific class code tied into those classes, and you need to make sure that those students are signed up for the right class. This is a great tool. Most likely your beginners, concert, and chamber groups are not working on the same thing. So with this, you are able to specify assignments for each group's performing level. If you already use Google Classroom, let me know down below how exactly you use it. I'm curious to keep exploring the different ways I can use this with my own students. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day.